it just occurred to me that there's an apparent contradiction between a bust, I'm not sure if it's cast in bronze, is it in bronze? It's cast in fiberglass, and a dream, which by its very nature is completely fluid. And it would seem that they are antagonistic notions, that you dare to capture the appearance, the spirit, the history, the meaning of a person in an object, a thing that's fixed. And fiberglass, I think, doesn't even have a patina, which bronze has. So it's even in that sense more eternal, more immortal. So it's by immortalizing a mortal, in a way you are destroying the mortality of the mortal. Think of OR then, Oliver Tambo, whom you'll see in a minute, as somebody who marked moments in our story. Beautiful moments, puzzled moments, secure moments, curious moments, questioning moments, and who constantly urge people to be critical, to challenge, to renew themselves, to renew their thinking. Don't look at him as an icon. He is an icon, but don't look at him as an icon. You'll be destroying what he stood for if you convert him into an icon. You bow down to an icon. You bend the knee to an icon. We never felt with OR we were bending the knee. He looked us in the eye. He was our friend. He was our comrade, our leader, our colleague. And I think the only way one can survive, and hope can survive, and meaning can be given to so much that in our lives seems to be irrational and wrong and wicked, is by acknowledging contradiction, acknowledging difference, acknowledging tensions, but finding principled ways of managing them. And I think that's what placing the bust of Oliver Tambo here signifies. We use the word Ubuntu quite a lot in South Africa. We didn't do it in the struggle days. It's a bit hard to have Ubuntu when you're planning revolutionary overthrow of the state power and you're training people to use guns and weapons and so on. But that was really the underlying motif. And that was really the Tambo dream. And when he reached into his unconscious, it wasn't just a turbulent unconscious with all sorts of instincts fighting to come out. It was unconscious that plumbed that level of hope, of eagerness that people have to enjoy being human beings, to enjoy being in a community, to enjoy having neighbors, to enjoy a life without fighting all the time. And he intuitively felt that in a very deep, profound way. Let the bust that's behind me here, which I haven't seen yet, and I hope looks at least a little bit like him, and yet it doesn't really matter if his nose was in fact a little bigger or his ears a little close to his forehead in terms of what he represented. The book, for me, it's a pleasure to know that it's being launched here. The University of Pretoria were the first to come up with the initiative of having the Oliver Tambo lectures. Tambo as a thinker, a person of ideas, sharing. I as the, if you like, the agent, being the transmitter through my own experience of him, what it was like living in an organization, a world of struggle where he was, if you like, the epitome, what the epitome of good leadership can be and should be when it comes to judging what leadership means to people in South Africa today. Get a copy of the book and read it with curious eyes, with challenging eyes, with questioning eyes. It's the highest tribute you can pay to a writer. You don't just read it for the sake of reading it and lie back and enjoy it. You read it with a challenging eye. Is this true? Is it believable? Does he make out the case? Is that really the Oliver Tambo that people are speaking about? It's over to you now.